Hey everybody, this is Fi. This is going to be a part 2 of Testing Grounds. This is actually a new build of the game the developer put together based on some of my feedback. There shouldn't be, as far as I know, not too much changed in the gameplay, but he did add some visual options. So we're going to try that out, see if we get some better performance and might be able to play the game a bit better. So let's go ahead and get rid of that overlay and let's jump right into this. Alright, so it's got this little menu over here now. I don't know what easy start is still. I'm still confused about that. Let's go ahead and check that out though. We've got VSync. It's disabled by default, apparently, which is good. Frame rate limit. Okay, so I guess there's a little check mark. So it's really hard to see which one is selected. It's also hard to see the white on light gray. The text on the buttons here, but mostly I would say this check mark is hard to see. Obviously this kind of looks like it's probably not going to be the final look of the UI here, but this is worth pointing out. So, and again, these, it doesn't look like there's anything selected by default. So I'm hoping like I could pause the game to change these settings. Mouse sensitivity. It says max over there, but it's like in the middle. So it'll be nice to have like a number value for this. As well as maybe like a default button, I don't know. That might not matter, but... Sound effects, music, okay. So I put it on the highest visual settings, but VSync is off this time, so... Let's see if it performs any different for us. Ooh. Alright, so the mouse sensitivity is way too high, first of all, so let's... Alright, so we got this right here, VSync is right here. It doesn't... Alright, so unfortunately I can't change the other graphics options in here. It is nice to have this right here, like without even having to click into any menus, but definitely want to be able to tweak the graphics settings kind of on the fly, because I can't make any informed decisions from the main menu as to like how things are affecting the performance and that sort of thing. So it'd be nice to see. Let's turn this down. Another thing, the escape key opens up the pause menu here, but pressing it again doesn't resume the game, so that's a little annoying. It means you have to click. Still feels real laggy, actually. Actually, it kind of looks like VSync is still on, so I wonder if that's the case. I mean, I'm not seeing any screen tearing. Sometimes it's a little hard to see, but it looks to me like it's still on. So it might just not be working. Now, is that supposed to be a thing I see? No, that looks really weird. I don't know what I'm looking at. Some kind of visual glitch or something. So this is with it. Okay, yeah, so this looks buggy. Even though I'm like enabling it, it always defaults to this is turned off. So I think it's actually... not working. Alright, so yeah, I think it's still on. Probably. It looks like it's still on. That being said, at the least I'm gonna go ahead and go back to this and try like medium or something. Hopefully this is unlimited, because you definitely don't want to limit the frames to 30. 60 can be okay, but usually with first-person games you get more responsive if you can go up to 120 and beyond. So another thing is that this seems to like reset itself or something. I don't know. Actually, every time I open the menu, it doesn't it doesn't appear to remember what I clicked on before, so I'm not sure if any of this actually works. Oh, this looks cool. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's any better than before. I honestly don't know if any of these settings are working. So I still don't like how this kind of covers your view a bit, but what button is... I forgot what the button for melee was.
Is that the best you can do?
Double kill.
So this oh, there's a timer up at the top I wasn't seeing. I don't like the collision on this tree very much. These little branches kind of grabbing you. It's pretty annoying. Oh, that one I kind of go through. This branch right here, see, I can walk through this particular branch, but the other ones... Oh, well that's gonna be useless. Can I just walk through this? I can't even... Oh, okay, so there's very strange collision on this stream here. Alright, yeah, with all the grass in here, it's starting to chug again, big time. Like, real big time. It's very hard to aim with the frame rate this low. Let's go ahead and go back to the main menu. I think we're just going to try one more time. I don't get the impression that this is working, so... Alright. So this guy showed up again. I remember him from my first playtest. I didn't really know why he was there, but yeah, it still seems like I'm getting just as bad frames as ever, so...
Bounty hunter.
I actually died. Oh, there's someone behind me? That's weird. So one thing that's never fun in first-person shooter games is if you're taking damage and like you don't know it. I'm not sure if there was like any visual feedback, but there definitely wasn't any audio feedback that I noticed for if this guy was like poking me in the back or something this whole time. I don't know, but you know, definitely a good idea to spend some time focusing on the feedback for taking damage and whatever else you need. But aside from that, yeah, I don't think the menu options are actually working for me. I think VSync is still on, and whatever the other graphics options were didn't appear to affect anything. So yeah, definitely take another look at that, and hopefully this video is useful for you. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. You know, if you if you think you can fix things and maybe if I can get some better frame rates, I'd be happy to, you know, just try it again briefly and actually play the game properly for a bit. But yeah, hopefully it's useful for you, and let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next one.